Okay, I'm gonna go out here to the storeroom. I'm gonna grab the fortune cookie book, read you guys the fortune, and then tell you guys what the video is gonna be about today. It should be a good one. We'll see. All right, let me get the fortune out of here. Today's fortune says, don't build your happiness on others' sorrow. I hope everyone thinks like that. I mean, you know, you don't have to put anybody down for you to feel up. Just, bring everybody up with you. You know what I mean? But don't, feel like you gotta put somebody down or step on somebody or do whatever in order to make yourself feel good. So, you get that one. That one's a little deep. So don't build your happiness on others' sorrow. And if somebody else, fails at something, don't relish in that, lift them up, tell them, they'll do better the next time, even if it's a competitor of yours in business or life or whatever. Anyway, that's my deep fortune for today. If you want a copy of your own book, it'll be in the description. Read you a couple of fortunes, share it with your family, make it a Thanksgiving tradition, whatever you do. All right, let me put this in here. Today, some things, as you can see, I always say, I am the warranty, because our cars are out of warranty. I got a bee flying around the camera because I'm a beekeeper, so don't worry about that one. It shouldn't bother you. It doesn't bother me. Anyway, there's some things that I don't mind doing, some things that I have not done and I'm not sure about doing. And this is one of those things. As you saw in the video, or as I mentioned before, I was down in Georgia. I went to Florida and Georgia because I was getting something done that I was not comfortable doing, and I did not trust anyone around here. It's not that I didn't trust them, but there was more to it. There was dealership pricing and quotes and add-ons and while they're in theirs, and there was a whole bunch of extras that was going with things. But the car was Sharon's car, the Subaru. That's the one. I say Sharon's car. Of course, all of our cars are both of ours, but that's the one she drives 90% of the time. So that car had 320,000 miles, almost on the dot. I'm looking at bees because I get distracted. Anyway, had the original timing chain in it, but we also had valve cover gasket leaks, and we had the timing chain cover plate. It's a big old long plate because it's a inline four, not inline. It's an opposed four engine, so there's two on this side, two on that side, and so it's very long and wide. Anyway, that cover plate was leaking oil, and I probably could have done it myself, but I wanted the timing chain replaced. I don't have. There's one specialty tool that you use to put on the crank to turn the engine to get the timing right and all of that stuff. It's not my wheelhouse in Subaru world. So I wanted to go to a reputable shop. So those of you who know, I went to Royalty Auto Service. They have an online presence, and there'll be a link in the description down in the bottom. But I called and made the appointment, and I drove all the way down there to get the work done on the Subaru. Because, I like the way they do business. I like their transparency. And, if I can't do it, then I know just by watching their videos, listening to them, reading comments from people that's been there, they take care of their customers, and that's all I could ask for. They're fair, their pricing is fair. And I doubled up and visited some friends in Florida that are about 40 minutes away. So I killed two birds with one stone. So in this video, I'm just gonna show you a couple of quick pictures and show you, what I did or what was going on down there. Okay, the reason I came down to Georgia is because there was something I had to get done that I'm not comfortable doing, and it's been bothering us for a while. Sharon Subaru has an oil leak. It's probably the valve cover gaskets and the front cover plate that covers the engine and everything where the timing chain is. And it needs a timing chain. And I didn't want to trust myself doing it. So I had to find a reputable shop, someplace that I thought would be super reputable. So this is where I ended up. Now, those of you who know, they have an online presence on YouTube, and they do excellent work. The Sherwoods do. So I am at Royalty Auto Service, and they're working on Sharon Subaru. It has right at 320,000 miles. This is the first time we're getting the oil, the timing chain changed, and all the other stuff inside there. So I didn't trust myself. I've already had questionable dealings with the Subaru dealer in my area, so I don't mind driving, and I don't mind paying for good service. Good service. All right. I'll get more on that in a little while. Okay. So ever since we went, like I said, it was done at 320,000 miles. We probably got about 321, maybe 22,000, 322 on here now. Not a drop of oil at all on the valve covers or the front thing. So, and the timing chain is new. Put a new water pump and a new thermostat. It's a little windy. I hope that's not bothering you. But put a new water pump and thermostat. However, we had the original hoses still on the car. I can't believe I never changed those. So I did change the top water hose, radiator hose, and the bottom radiator hose. But Subaru has got some weird stuff going with it. They have crossover pipes that are metal pipes with O-rings in them. They have cooler for the CVT that has coolant going through it, so those hoses. But ours was original. There still are, but I'll be doing those later, little by little. I'll order that stuff when I get back from vacation. Because as I mentioned before, we're gonna be going on a short vacation. So hopefully, by the time we get back, I'll have some of the parts, and I'll be doing more replacements of original parts from this car. So basically, that was going on. So for those of you who don't know, I want you to look up the Sherwoods, their father, son, and it's actually Sherwood the second and the third, and the original Sherwood started the business, I believe. But anyway, look up their videos, look up the work that they do with their technicians. They're great people. It's a shop. It took them, I got the car in there Monday. They started on it Tuesday. And by Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, they were done. Okay, almost lost you guys. I had to move you out of the wind here because I said it was really windy. Anyway, I didn't drop you. You're safe. Anyway, look up their videos. They're wonderful. They take care of their customers, and nothing but good things to say. I have, my sister, who's the Corvette driver. She even said that she watched a few of their videos, and if she ever had stuff to do on her Corvette, she would love to drive it from Texas all the way to Georgia for them to work on it because of the thoroughness that they have and what they do. So yeah, so that being said, I just threw some pictures up in here while I was talking and whatever, just so, to show you, and a quick video or two, short videos. But yeah, and if I ever have anything major that I have to do that I can't do or don't feel comfortable doing, I will, in an instant, make an appointment and drive back down. Even if it's something that's going to take a week or two, if it's a mini thing that I can't do or won't do, I will put the car on a trailer, drive, drop it off, come back and get it, whatever. Anyway, so that's it. That being said, oh, the van, by the way, I had mentioned before that the van was due for an inspection. I took it for inspection this morning, and she passed with flying colors. So I'm good for another year. Actually, I'm trying to be good for 11 months because I want to get it back even with the license plate. My license plate registration renews in January, whereas the inspection is February, and I like to have everything match. So for instance, this is July inspection and July registration. Same with those cars over there, the September and September. So I want to get the van back matched up. So next January, I'll go in a little early and get the inspection done. All right, that being said, I'm gonna be out here. But remember, if you can't be the warranty, find you a reputable shop that you trust. With the Subaru, there's a Subaru person that has a shop. It's not a dealer shop. I called them 3-4 times, never got a reply. From what I understand, they do a lot of work with the WRXs and the STIs and all of that. So I just didn't feel comfortable with them. They could do the work. They could have done the work in a day or two. But if I can't get a phone call back, you know, so maybe just a lowly Forester guy, you know, doesn't matter. But anyway, that's it for now. That's my gripe. I don't mind. I had fun. I did my drive, had a little quick road trip, and now do a quick vacation. So if you leave comments, which I hope you do, it might be a week or so before I can get back to you because Sharon and I are taking a well-deserved vacation. Thank y'all for watching. Come back and see me. I'm gonna do something else with the minis. Like I said, I gotta do some radiator core change, a radiator support change on the gray Mini, as well as I'm gonna change out the Subaru Supercharger. And I ordered a Supercharger kit so that I can service the new one that's going in, and I'll disassemble the old one later and maybe rebuild that my own self or send it off to like maybe Detroit Tuned or something and get that one rebuilt. Anyway, that's it. That's another video. Thank y'all for watching. Come back and see me again. I'm gonna be doing something else, but in the meantime, have fun with your minis. If you got a Sprinter or a van, whatever, have fun with your van. And when you can't do the work or you're not comfortable doing the work, find a reputable shop and have fun once they fix it. All right, bye y'all.